Hello, this is my first video and hopefully everything's working. I'd like to say thank you to my friend Clint from Film Arsenal with the link down below for helping me get started with some of these things, including recording the screen. I want to show you a little bit of stuff I'm working on for my short film called Worlds, which I'm hoping also will become a video game. And right now, what we're looking at is my scene here. That's kind of a first pass. There's some of the cameras in the scene, and this is in Unreal Engine. And I am actually just now learning Unreal Engine, so I'm kind of like on a beginner's level. And you might say, wow, that's a pretty good realistic environment for a beginner. But I owe a lot to Kaleb Nekumanesh for this environment. So he built the basic environment, and then I made changes to it. I changed the sky and put my planet up there. I moved the lights around. I changed the fog color, and I grabbed some rocks and duplicated those and moved them around in order to get the environment to work for the shots I'm working on. So I did some work on it too, but he laid down like the main rocks and everything and generated the scene, and I really liked it because he made this canyon in there, which I thought was really cool. I haven't seen a lot of canyon stuff yet, and I needed that for my short film called Worlds, so it really worked for me, and thank you to Kaleb and Clint again. But I took it from there and kind of worked with it. So I want to show you the third shot in the film, just the background plates. There's other elements that are going to be added to this shot. I'm just going to push play right now, so you can see this camera move, and we're kind of pulling down, exposing the area. I don't really want to show the canyon just yet. It's in the shot, but I'm not really showing it off. It's just an element. And I'm going to be later adding volcanic smoke coming out of here, which I'm getting from stock footage that I already have from Action Effects. And it's matching another shot that I already did. And I'm also going to add these flying alien creatures that are around this area. And I'm going to also do a color treatment on all this, so in the end the color will be quite different than this, but I'm actually doing the color treatment in After Effects. I could do it right here, but like I said, I'm really a beginner at Unreal. I've actually only been on it for less than a week, so there's some changes I had a hard time figuring out how to do here that I might be able to do in other softwares. And I might have a different approach as time goes on, and maybe you guys can help me with that if you have any ideas. Also, if anyone wants to get involved with Worlds, my short film, and potentially would love to make it also turn into an Unreal-based video game, then please reach out, and I can talk with you more about it. It's going to be a very cool show involving alien creatures on planets. So, excuse me. So this here is the third shot, and I'm going to make another shot now, and I'm probably doing this in a really silly way, so I hope I'm not teaching you guys bad methods, but I'm just going to try this. I'm going to say copy. See, I selected the camera, and it has a crazy name, replacement camera new, and I'm just going to say edit, copy, edit, paste, and hopefully it duplicated that camera. So what I want to do is rename this camera as Shot 4 camera. And I know there's a different way to do this that's probably a better way in Unreal, but this is just how I'm sort of doing it right now. So this says replacement camera. So how do we get the shot camera? Because I want to look through the camera. That's my dog itching. Let's see. Is it one of these? Add a level sequence? I'm not sure. I just don't know that. Track. And then let's see, add, and then where's my new camera? It was called Shot. See, 1. So where's Shot 2? Shoot, I didn't mean to select that. Buddy. Delete. Let's see, where is Shot 4 camera? Oh, there it is. Shot 4 camera. Okay, so if I push, it's probably got nothing on it. So Shot 4 camera. So where is it in this view here? I don't seem to see the camera. There it is. I push the letter F, and it kind of frames that camera. So now I have Shot 4 selected, Shot 4 camera selected. I'm going to undo that. And then I'm going to go to a top view for now. Okay. And basically the next view in my storyboards, which I can bring up, they're very loose. My storyboards are very loose. Which is right. It says 0. Okay, so I did the wide shot. That was the camera 1, very loose, and now it's basically the same. You can see the little flying creatures here. The next shot is basically same. It's a close-up. Now I could have zoomed in and kept it all as one shot, but I kind of wanted to break it up and make it 2. So what I'm going to do. And I'm also going to get a little closer to the canyon, which it didn't really completely show on the illustration, on the storyboard, but I'm going to do that. So I'm just going to take this camera, and I want it to be almost from the same view it was before, but I want to look into the canyon a little deeper. And I want it to be closer. Now, I have so much to learn. Maybe you guys can help me. But even how, like, for example, this is not aligned with the local view of the camera. It's kind of like a world view, a world. Let's see. It's kind of a world locator. Now you see, now I can't find my camera in the list. Why? Here's Shot 4. Where is Shot 4 here to select it? How do I select? Unbelievable. So this is very strange to me, working in Unreal. It's like I accidentally went off the camera. Let me try to undo it to the point where I'm actually holding the camera. Is that possible? No, it's... Oh, it is. Okay, so undoing it. Now, this just says show camera actor. Why doesn't it say Shot 4? I don't understand these things. So anyway, I'm going to try to rotate this camera for the actual view that I want to get for my shot. And this is actually, to me, very fascinating. And the Unreal it is incredible the way we're able to get such a fast response. I'm used to working in Maya 3D and Lightwave 3D, and it's just way slower. I mean, you couldn't do this. It would be, the pixels would be updating and stuff. So now I'm just trying to see like exactly the angle. The other one was like more of a look over. So I don't want to go too much into like a directly above because we didn't transition there in the shot before. So go back to these different views and adjust the camera. Okay. I think something like this is pretty cool actually for this shot. And this one we like kind of coming down and getting a better shot. Now there is a little problem here. I'll probably have to like put a little rock there or something. It looks like a strange polygon right there, like some kind of, and maybe some stuff over here too. So what we do is we go to the first frame here, frame 0, and we keyframe the rotation and the transform, and I put keyframes here. Now we want to just think of the shot. So we showed the other shot pulling down. That was 150 frames. So now how long is this next shot? So we showed that 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000. Now we're going closer. 6 1000, 7 1000, 8 1000. Maybe let's make it 4 seconds. So what is 4 times 3? 30 frames a second. So 30 times 4 seconds is 120. So let's make it 120 frames long for 120 seconds. And then this has to be dragged. Why is that? It doesn't. Something seems wrong here. I did this before, now I don't remember. I also don't see the little frame in here. Where is that? Is this it? So small. Before it had like the camera shot, you could see it here on the timeline. Shoot, I didn't want to do that. So, I don't see it in here. It's so strange. So what happens if we key it? What happens if we go to 120 and key it again? Does it... And let's say we just pull in a little bit on this shot. And we just rotate a little bit. Which is also weird. It's only rotating on this axis, but I don't seem to be able to pivot it down. It's like locked. There we go. So then, can I key that? Let's try. Boom. They put it. Boom. They put it. So now let's try to play that and see if we get the movement. Go to the first frame. Okay, I see no movement whatsoever. Okay, so what are we doing wrong? Oh, gosh. Okay, I set keyframes on the movement and there's no movement at all. Shot 4, it's got keyframes. This has got to be the problem here. It didn't allow me to stretch. There's no camera showing. God, where is it? Is this the shot? And what is it doing on those frames? So basically, this program, Unreal, I love it, but it is, to me, using Lightwave from before, is so unintuitive. But I'm sure I'll get it in time. Okay, so now that's what I was looking for, is my shot. Okay, that was what I was looking for. Now, if we can get this to work. This is supposed to be like the first and last frames, I thought. Okay, we'll go to frame 0. Maybe it's this here. Is this it? Okay, that's like going in. This should scroll when you do that, but it doesn't. Okay, so put this one on the first frame. Then we'll put this one here on the last frame. And I'm learning as I go, people. I just started this program. So let's see if it works now. Push play. No animation. No animation. Isn't that beautiful? Unreal. So, okay, so there's an animated camera that has no animation at all. So, this is actually something I ran into on the last animation I did too, and I cannot tell you why it, oh, maybe this, let's try this. Yeah, no animation. Okay, so let's go back to the first frame. I got the camera highlighted. Let's just back. Oh. So I'm not looking. Okay, so key. And let's go to the next key. And let's just try this. We'll try zooming in a little, rotating it a little, and we'll say key. And that didn't seem to light up, by the way. I was kind of, oh, they said you could also push enter. Boom, boom, boom. But I don't see anything lighting up when I do this. Let me try boom, key. I wish the program would have a light up feature. Let's go back to the front. Push play. No animation. Isn't that amazing? I set keyframes on the movement of the camera, and it doesn't show animation. My gosh, this is probably driving the viewers crazy. It's driving me crazy. How it is that we can actually get camera animation when I put camera animation and I keyframe the camera animation, and it doesn't show any camera animation in the shot. It just has a locked off camera, which we don't understand. Okay? We do not understand. A master sequence, is that what we have to add? I mean, I just don't know. I just don't know what to do, because it doesn't accept the camera animation, and my whole video now is falling apart because of it. It is not showing the animation. Okay? Okay, so we don't know why. Okay, I scroll this, and this camera right here is not moving, even though it should be. Let's try it again. Let's move it crazy. Let's move the camera crazy. And we'll keyframe that. It says you can push enter. Let's see if enter works. Now we push play. Oh, it's moving. It's moving. So why did it not work before, but now it works? I mean, I'm glad it works, but I don't know why. It's crazy. It's so, the software, I love this software. It's crazy. One thing I love too is when you're moving this, you can see there's actually motion blur. And that's astounding in an OpenGL view, that you can see like motion blur and just realism. It's astounding. So let me just do this again. So let's go a little bit. That looks good. I love that canyon. So probably a little bit much on the fog, but that's okay. Push enter, boom. Now let's go to the last frame. Let's try a rotate. Interesting, it doesn't. Oh goodness me. Where am I looking? Maybe through here. Can we see through the camera? Is that, I don't even know if that's the camera view. Let's try it. Boom. Did that work? I don't know. It's actually sort of cool. It's starting to work a little bit. So camera's highlighted. Perspective. So let me save this file. Save current as, let's say, shot 4. Save. I think I actually showed camera animation and I showed some basics. So this is my first video and we'll do more later. I hope you enjoyed it.